Good morning, everybody. Hello. It's Friday. We made it. We made it to Friday. Here we are. Look, I even tried to do some stuff with myself today. Good morning. Good morning. Who's all here this morning? We've got Kimberly. Good morning. And Tina and Carolyn. And good morning to Kimmy and to Rosanna. I hope you're feeling better today, Rosanna. And to Deborah. And to Louisa. Good morning. You were lurking yesterday. This necklace reminds me that is great for Morticia costume and also contribute to Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah, didn't Ozzy Osbourne passed away this year, right? Is that right? Was it this year? I think it was this year. Good morning, Mary. Good morning. It's another gorgeous day in Virginia. Lovely. Ooh. Good morning, Sass Pants. 1 coffee down, ready for 2. Yeah. Good morning, Deborah and Heather. Good morning, Heather. Heather, where are you from again? I can't remember. Where are you logging in from? I want to say, I don't know if I know that. I want to say Florida, but I don't think that's right. Good morning, Donna Dragon Slayer. Good morning. Good morning, Kim. Kim is here. Good morning. All the Kimberlys are present. Hi, Jan. Good morning to you. I hope your wrist is feeling better, Jan. Good afternoon, Anita. Hello, PK. Good morning. Hope work is going well for you this morning. Good morning, Cynthia. Good morning. Like a month ago? Oh, yeah, it wasn't that long ago. Good morning, Linda. Granville, North Dakota. Oh, North Dakota. I knew that because we were talking and you said something about you were not far from here. Yeah. Okay. I try to keep track of people, but I don't know. You know, I'm a crazy person. So, okay. North Dakota. Got it. Good morning. Thank you. Cool, but the sun is brightly shining in Wisconsin. Yes. I might have to go to Wisconsin here pretty soon. Hi. Good morning. All right. Well, I think the gang's all here. I have us on live chat. So I think we're good to rock and roll. Let's see. Do I have any announcements? Has anything happened to me? Things are always happening. I don't think so. Oh. That's not true. As a matter of fact. You're having Earl Grey this morning? I warmed up my coffee because it got cold and I think I might have gotten a little overzealous. It's really hot. Yeah, I gotta wait a minute. I didn't want to just, I didn't want to just like make a new cup or whatever because I use my Keurig cups and you know, those babies are like $1 a piece. Good morning, Susan. Yeah, I have a refillable one, but for some reason Jeff's machine was like making it blow up, so I stopped using it for a while. But I used it this morning because I bought different coffee. Sometimes it depends on like, I feel that it depends on the size of the grounds that you put into the refillable. Like if they're really fine, it'll be a problem, but if they're not that fine, then I think it's not a problem. So I got this different coffee. It's like generic coffee, half and half coffee. Like, you know, half caffeinated or whatever, and it has the larger grounds, so I'm hoping it's not going to be a problem. Anyways, so Jefferson came home yesterday with all kinds of presents for me. I love presents. So remember he said that he had ordered some grabby stuff. So the grabby stuff came in and it was really cool. It was he got 2 little paint sets, water paint sets. I can put pictures in the group. And one of them was flowers and one of them was like landscapes, you know, for Bob Ross, because we're into that kind of thing over here. If you didn't know. Good morning, Linda. Linda Hale. I was going to ship your prize to you yesterday and I forgot. I'm going to do it today. because I was like, I'm forgetting something. Same with Jan. I'm going to do that today. Lottie Dottie, Grabby. Okay, so so it had a landscape one, and so it's really cool because it comes with like its own, I don't know what you want to call it, like a painting book. So it's not like paint by numbers, but it's like it's already kind of sketched out for you, and then you can kind of paint it with the watercolors. Because as you know, I'm really trying to be a watercolor painter. I'm horrible at it, but I want to be a watercolor painter because it just looks fun. And then Grabby does all these little like tins, and they have little tiny paints in them, and they're all like a palette of their own. So like the floral one came with a floral palette, and then like the landscape one came with a landscape palette. And then I just took my Tim Holtz water bottle, just spritzed them down, and it was just like, woo, yeah, good to go. So I painted a lighthouse. Painted a lighthouse yesterday. Needs work. A prize for what? It's a good question, Linda. I want to say it was a drawing prize. It's been sitting around here a minute because I got kind of bogged down with shipping and I was sick and I forgot. So it's a pendant. Yeah, so sorry about that. I'm in Ohio. Is anyone close to me? I don't know that we have too many Ohio watchers. It's a work in progress. Yeah, so anywho, so I painted up this lighthouse. I'll put a picture in the group. Anyway, so yeah, but it was fun because I got this book when I was in, you know me, I always got a book somewhere. I got a book in Cambridge, and it was like learn how to do water painting. And so we were going through the book and doing water painting, like trying to figure out how to do different woodland things. Like we painted an acorn. We didn't get very far. Arguably, we painted an acorn. But I'm trying to figure out how to be a watercolor painter for funsies. I don't know. Anyway, so I got that, and then good morning, Jefferson.
Morning.
And then Jefferson got a bunch of stuff, like a bundle from the Kindred Braverly. It's like a preggy place, and so that was really fun because I got a birthing gown. It was like a bundle, and I got a birthing because I put Jefferson in charge of the hospital bag. I was like, you be in charge of the hospital bag. So he got a birthing gown, jogger pants, 5 pairs of undies, a bra, a nursing tank, socks, and a baby outfit, like a little baby outfit with the hat, which is cute because it has stars on it, because you know that's my thing. I don't. Well, Jefferson had to take one of his employees to the airport in the middle of the night because they take off in the middle of the night or whatever to go to different countries, and so. Good morning. Is it me or did she freeze? Oh, I don't think I froze. Uh-oh, maybe I'm frozen because they said, oh, is she frozen? I'm not frozen. I'm right here. Can you see me? Let me look over here. Over here on this end, it appears to be fine. Oh, okay. Well, good. So, anywho, that was the goings-ons. I missed this morning. I overslept. Oh, no. Mary's been sleeping poorly. So that was fun. Oh. Anywho, we are still working on our bat necklace from yesterday. This is project number 3, day 2 of project 3. And we're just continuing on with our knotting situation. And I'm going to switch over to this side, I think, so we're evened up, because I believe we're going to have to make a design choice. You froze after you were talking about the outfit of the baby and the hat. Oh, so, well, all I said was that it has stars on it. the baby outfit. And so we obviously don't know what our baby's going to be, right? Because we're not going to find out. So it's blue, but it's like dark blue. It's like a sky. And then it has a little hat. So I thought it was really cute because it has stars on it, because, you know, I'm all about, like, the celestial business. So I was excited anyways. I believe that to be our second piece of baby clothing that we own. Both of which are going in the hospital bag. My mother couldn't help herself. She went to Target and she got a little baby onesie. It has stars on it too, stars and moons. It's like gray and white or whatever, so like neutral color. It's like just a little pajama with feet. So we have that. All right, so looks like we are here. So we're just continuing on. If you've joined us, if you were here yesterday, you probably know what's going on with this. If not, this is a knotted necklace. We are working with Bargain Bead Box here. This is the move. You put your bead on, you go 1, 2, you get your tweezer out, you go through the loop, grab the base cords, wherever you put your tweezers, where your knot will go. Your loop should be on the tweezer, over here. See how this is incorrect. On the tweezer, over here, like so. And then you take these tails and you pull them straight up, straight up, straight up. And then you pull this out. And then you put this above on the base cords loosely, and you push and pull at the same time. Boop. And then you push your bead up and you lock your bead into place. And there you go. That's the move. Arguably that one's a little loose, so I'm going to try to pull it like this. Yeah. There we go. That's it. That's all you do. That's the move. Okay. Sleep is good. You always say your sleep is good, but is it really good, BK, or is it not really? Or is it just for pretensies? Okay, so I'm just continuing on with our pattern that we had here. So we're using these bead caps, but we're putting 3 beads on. We're not knotting after every single bead. We're just doing like so. Oop, get in there, you. Okay, this one is getting a little frayed out, so I'm going to give it a little trim. Oops. Give it a little trimsy. Okay, beading powers. What's going on here? I know you fit. It's being funny, I guess. Okay, and then we got the top bead cap. And this one. Yeah, so any hoots. Today is Friday. I'm going to be working on the SKU list for Monday and Christmas. And Christmas. This one seems a lot more shiny than these other two. Is that just me? It's whatever, I guess. 1, 2. Through the loop. Grab the base cord. Pull it straight up. Push and pull. Do. Good morning. When one can sleep, sleep is a good thing, especially during the sprints that go until 10 Eastern time. People fall asleep. I don't take it personally. Oh. Good morning, chatters. It's cleaning day for Dorothy. It should be cleaning day for me. I'll probably do a little bit of cleaning in between the stuff. I can only do, I can only do so many things at a time, and then I'm like, I need to take a little break here and do something else. Like if you're sorting beads or even like doing the shipping, like I'll do a few orders and I'm like, okay, I gotta go have a snack. I gotta go for a little, take the dog for a walk. I gotta, because otherwise it just tries to drive me insane. So I got the dishwasher emptied and ready to go, so I'll probably work on that today. I haven't done my laundry. I was doing all that running around with my appointments, remember? I haven't done my laundry. I gotta do that. Normally, if it's an emergency and I can't get it done on Monday or Tuesday, I try to do it on Thursday, because if you wait till Friday, people be using the machines all the time, and then it's a big problem. So I might actually have to wait till next week. I don't really want to do that either, because then I'll have 4 loads of laundry. Which I know probably doesn't sound like a lot, but I live in the top floor of the apartment, and I got to haul it all down to the basement in my little bag. And then I got to go down there like 8 times, because I got to switch it out, and I got to move it over, and bring it back up here. Yeah. Bunch of crap. Good morning, Chris. So, sounds like Jeff's taking the trash out, which is lovely. Oh, yes. And then I've been on a Shasta kick, which I know is not good for me because it has lots of sugar. But they have black cherry Shasta. Have you tried it? I called Jefferson at work yesterday and I said, can you please bring home some black cherry, caffeine-free? It's caffeine-free black cherry Shasta. And he was like, okay. And then he door dashed it to the house with a pack of burritos. He's a keeper. Okay, we're getting into a situation over here, if you can see my beads, that we're going to have to start making some design choices, because I don't think we're long enough. We'll measure it, but I'm pretty sure we're not long enough here. It's turning out real good, though. I'm thinking that we can probably get away with doing these 3 up here. We'll add knots. I'll probably add knots after each to give me a little bit more length, because that'll give you a little bit more length. But let's just take a look-see where we're at. Yeah, because we got to be at least here. At least to 18, especially if we're going to use a toggle. I don't know if that's even going to get us there. Well, it'll get us up towards there. Can y'all see this? It'll get us up towards there. Now, there is an option. Let me just look in my bucket. I don't know if maybe I stole some of these beads. I don't think I did, because I think I cracked the strand open, didn't I? Yeah. Sometimes I steal beads from myself. Well, like those 2, but those are for earrings. And those are for the cat? Oh, yeah, because we put 3 of them in there. Because we were going to do something with that. What were we going to do with that? We're going to put that in the chain. I remember. Well, Carol, it is what it is. We'll add some jump rings. We're going to make it work. So since I'm on this side, I'm just going to continue with these 3. Because this is it goes a lot faster, I feel like. Maybe it's just me, but when you're not knotting after every single bead, obviously it takes less time. Which I'm not mad at. When I very first started knotting, that was one of the things that kind of got me into it, because I was like, oh, I can't even imagine knotting after every single bead. I was just having a meltdown, You know how I like to have meltdowns. Way too many projects going at once, doing the same stitch over and over. Yeah. Yeah. I still have your blanket that you made for me, PK. It's packed up and stored right now. I was telling Jeff, I think we're going to get to start looking at houses pretty soon. Or whatever. I think we're going to look into trailer houses, honestly. Just because, you know, I might have to make a run for Canada. I don't know. Anyway. So, but I have them packed up in storage, and I was telling Jeff, I'm excited that we get to go through our storage and, like, actually figure out what we're doing with that, and then, you know, kind of get it taken care of. Because we have 2 storage units right now. Jeff has one, like, for the house stuff, and then I have a Thunderhorse Descendant one. I think we can get it down to 1. Obviously, for the business one, probably. We'll have to keep that one. But it's also kind of just weird, like, messing all my stuff. Look, I messed up. I didn't pull them evenly. You see that? This is a bad situation. Let's see if I can't fix it. I'm either going to fix it or I'm going to make it real bad. Oh, the 2. No. We got it. We got back up. Back it up. Usually in the past, I would just be like, it'll be fine. It's never fine. Do as I say, not as I do. It's never fine. So I'm just going to fix it. I haven't started the knotting of the beads yet. I don't know. I even have tweezers here with me out. What are you doing, Chris? 2. Here's 2. Maybe you gotta start with something smaller, like a bracelet. I mean, it's just the same move. You get used to it. I used to be really intimidated by knotting too, because I was like, what if I do all this work and then I mess it up? And I did that. I messed it up. And then I'm just like, well, and then that's how you learn how to not do those things, and then it's pretty smooth sailing, honestly. It's not too bad. I really like it. It's kind of like, it's like, what do they call that? Meditative a little bit. I like to listen to podcasts when I do knotting, or talk on the phone to my girlfriends. That's fun. And then I'll just be talking blah, blah, blah. And then pretty soon I look down and I'm like, oh, this is done. Me and my friend Melissa, we talk a lot. She likes to talk to me when she cleans. Like when she's cleaning her house. Like doing dishes or doing her floors or whatever. Because I think the same. Like then she looks down and it's done. Alright, that's all the beads for that side. That's all the beads for that side. See, who's gonna know? That's a design choice. We wanted it to be like that. What size and type of cording are you using? I am using 0.5mm Ceylon cording. Looks like this. It's a triple ply nylon cord. There's no difference really between Ceylon and S-Lon cording. It's just the name of the company that sells it. Okay, so I'm just going to flip this over backwards because that's how I do it to get to the other side. Yeah, I was just thinking, nobody ever asked the chicken about when he went to the other side if he just flipped it over backwards. Then you cut it apart and start again. You've only lost some cording and some time. Yeah, that's true. I've done 3 knotted projects so far. Thanks for teaching me this. Oh, lovely. I hope you're loving it. I have some S-Lon, but it's really thin. Oh yeah, well we were messing around with that the other day. They come in different sizes. This is just, I just get 0.5 because that's what I like it. It's kind of like my 22 gauge wire that I just live and die by. This is where I'm at. You do what you want. I'm meeting myself where I'm at, and I'm at 0.5 millimeters Elon. I think mostly I like it because I know that I can double it up and that it's going to fit in most beads. And then when I tie the knot, I can mostly do like the double. Sometimes, well, I'll show you. Sometimes you have to do a triple, like if you have really small string to make the knot bigger, and then the knot kind of looks funny when you do a triple, which, I mean, it doesn't look bad, it just looks different, you know? And sometimes I don't really care for that, but you also don't have to double 0.5 like we're doing here. You can do it with just one string. It's strong enough for stones and everything for one string. If you had a smaller hole in a bead, for the most part, which is, I think, why I like it. It's just a little bit more versatile. Although, all that to say this, I think at the beginning of the week or whatever, we did a project and it didn't fit in there. So we had to use, I can't even remember what it was. Not 0.5, it was like half of that. I don't even know what was that, 2.25? Small. Micro, they said. But I think that's why I like it so much, because I don't really have to worry too much anymore about if it's going to fit in there. For the most part. Obviously, if you do pearls and stuff, that's different. Get in there, you. Oh, you're fraying out over here now? It'll fray it out. I don't like to go in there when they're frayed out. Ooh. Okay, so, I mean, like, this part, like, when you do the one, because, like, you can just do one. You don't have to do two. I do two because I know it's going to block up the hole. Then you could, so this is 2, and if you had something real crazy, you could go again, 3, to make the knot even bigger. You know what I'm saying? But that's why I think I kind of enjoy the 0.5, because then you don't got to do too much of that extra business. Jefferson must have went to work. He locked the door when he left. This is great news. Your finger is healing up good. Took the pins out to get the bend properly. Oh my. Well, at least they got the stuff out. Yeah, you'll be doing like this. Boop, 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 boop. Tell them you got beading to do. You haven't any time for all this hubbub. You got to get this finger working. So what do we got going on? Does anybody got shows coming up? We prepping for Christmas? What's the dealio? I have no shows. I just decided I don't think I can do shows right now. My show is I gotta figure out how to move. That's what I gotta do. But I'm sure there's probably quite a few people going to fall shows and Christmas shows and prepping for all that. Prepping for Black Friday. I'm going to the Kansas City Gem Show. Is that Kansas City? Yeah. Gem Show next weekend? KC. Well, that sounds fun. I just got accepted to an exhibit at the museum in Minot, the art museum. Ooh, fun! What's the exhibit gonna be, Heather? Is it like a specific thing, or My next show is November 7th at the local high school, which is a blessing. They provide tables and chairs. Yeah, that's always fun. They used to have shows like that, Mary, up in Minnesota, where you got to pay for your chairs and stuff, but it's like then they're already set up for you, and you know it's easier then you don't got to be hauling tables and chairs around. Just set your business up and have a lovely time. So true. Busy with Christmas inventory. Hopefully the new market will be good for me. Black Friday is 1 month away. I swear, I spend like January 8th comes and I'm like, okay, let's get ready for Black Friday. We're really busy at Black Friday time. Usually. It's our biggest sale of the year, and it's like a big sale. Like we do like 30 to 50% off everything. There's a lot of shipping. People are starting to receive we'll start shipping out the Christmas boxes, stuff like that. And I'm not even freaked out about being alone about it this year, because for the most part, every year that we've had Black Friday, pretty much I've been alone anyways, because Shannon had remember she was going on trips with her grandma, and then she went on that cruise. So she was never really home during that time. So I was always by myself with that anyways, so I'm like, whatever about that. So I'm not totally freaked out about it. But I am going to work on the Christmas boxes this weekend. Alright, here we are so far. I had a show last weekend, tomorrow, and the next weekend too. How did that happen? Ooh, that can be a little rough, Debbie. I'll be honest with you. When I have back-to-back shows, it gets a little rough, because I'm just I'm tired and I don't want to talk to people. Sometimes I do get like that. Just when it's just especially three back-to-back, that's kind of a lot. Making right now is almost non-existent for me. Jan, did you get a hold of your beady neighbor to see if they can come help you? I just amass more and more beads and jewelry, and I don't have anywhere to sell, really. Do you do markets, Chris, at all? Like craft shows or anything? My youngest son will be 17 in 1 month. Oh my goodness. Well, that's fun, right? Is that fun? It's for artists who exhibit during the holidays. I'll set up jewelry and journals on a 4-foot table, and they'll be displayed and sold from November 21st through December 20th. Oh, at the exhibit? And so you don't have to be there. Because, that seems like a long time. And they just take care of that for you? You know how much the Christmas box will be? I don't right now, but I'm thinking it's going to be around $130. It might be a little bit more this year because the cups were more, but I'm guessing it's going to be about what it was last year. Well, last year I think they were $125? And that includes the shipping. It's the priority shipping. So, yeah, they might be, I would say 130 or higher, between 130, but less than 150. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. That is really cool. No, we move around a lot. Oh. Yeah, I moved here, and then the doctor was asking me, oh, do you go to the such and such? I don't know what it was. Some kind of craft show anyways that they were having. And I was like, no, I've never heard of that. So now I can't remember what it was that they said. So I have not really found a beading community here. As far as I know, there's one bead store, like a legit bead store instead of a Walmart or a Hobby Lobby or something like that. I gotta find some clamshells in silver here. So I'm still kind of working on it. Working on a lot of things. thanks. I'm super excited. I have a few in-person markets scheduled too. Must get busy making. Yeah, I know, right? My grandson will be 15 in December. He is the baby of 5 and the last one at home full time. Kimberly's like, "Hey, get your stuff, man. Get ready." That's funny. Sorry, I was looking for my, for my little guys here. A couple of clamshells. So I'm hoping, I'm going to put the clamshells, I'm going to put, Makisha! Hi, girl. I'm going to put my clamshells, I'm going to put some jump rings, and then I'm going to attach with additional jump rings to give us, so it's like a double jump ring situation to give us a little bit more length. We shall see how that goes. She's going through chemo, so we have to plan on beading on her feel-good days. Okay, so my experience with chemo is that the 3rd day is the bad day. There's a reception on the 29th from 2 to 4, so I can be there and let people meet the artist. Oh, that's fun. Good afternoon, Helen. Welcome in. We're doing knotting. Replaced it with a question. So I keep looking like I'm questioning everything. Yeah. Make too much and I want to keep it. Oh, well, Makisha, you know what Gloria told me? She said, "Randy, you can't keep everything." That's what she said. I'm just telling you what she told me. Because I want to keep everything too. He is out, $1 million baby. 8 surgeries since birth. Oh my goodness. Tell us newbies all about the Christmas boxes, Randy? Oh yes, I can. Hi, listen, still sometimes on time, sometimes replays. Darn work gets in the way of this beading time. I'm excited for the next steps. Good morning, Terry. Yeah, I can tell you about the stuff. I'm going to put these ends on. So if you've never seen me put these ends on before, it's pretty easy. These guys. I bend them out flat. And then I got to put it on there. Get on there, you. Okay. Just put it on there like that. So it looks like this. Looks like a little helicopter seed pod. Have you seen those on the maple trees? And then we're just going to tie a knot as we normally would. I think I will just do one because this one's a little bit smaller than my regular ones. So I'm just going to go right in here and just grab right by there, because wherever you put your knot, wherever you put your tweezers, where your knot will go. Squish. Okay, and then before we do anything else, we hit it with a little bit of glue just to reinforce it a little bit. I also put glue up on the neck of this business a little bit. Just makes it easier to cut off so you don't have any fringy business trying to be in that clamshell. But just gonna do a little, don't be getting crazy. Just a little smidge, just a half a whisper. And then put on the string. Then we let that dry. I'll do the other side while it's drying. Yeah, so I have some of those. I ordered the wrong ones. Thanks for showing this. Oh yeah, you got it, Terry. I really like these. These are my favorite ones. I don't necessarily care for the where it folds the other way. I use those for different things, but not necessarily for this. I can't remember who it was told me you can use those ones that fold sideways. So like instead, like these I would consider to be up and down. They fold up and down. They have some that fold sideways, and then they have a loop on. or the loops line up or something. But somebody said you can use those, like say you made this necklace and it was like 24 inches, but somebody wanted it and they only wanted to have a 20-inch necklace. You could just cut off the knotted parts and then take that other one and put it over and make yourself an end, because they fold sideways over the stuff, which is a good idea if you have some kind of situation where you need that. What glue do you use? I use Loctite gel control glue for all of my beading projects. It is recommended by Leather Cord USA, which is how I kind of got into it, to use with their leather cording. And then I kind of just started using it in all my other projects. I use the one that fold over on the other way for stretch bracelets. All findings have a purpose. That is a good idea. Yeah, they all have a purpose. You just got to figure out what the purpose is. But honestly, I used to be really against these little clamshells because I thought they were kind of cheapy, you know? I was like, I don't know, you know? But, I mean, then I started using them. Quite honestly, I love them. I was like, that's what you get, Randy, for being a bead snob. Because at first I was like, because, you know, I mean, they just kind of seem kind of, you know. Ooh, okay, see, don't do this. I messed up. I got my knot wrapped around my little seed pod. Gotta get that out of there. I don't know. I don't know why I thought that, but I did. Did I do 2 wraps on here? I probably did. That's too many. Start again. Just over here talking, not paying attention. Alright, now we're down to 1. There we go. Because I did 1 on the other side. Boop. So it'll fit in there. That's why I did it. The theme of the Christmas box is Christmas critters. It's like woodland creatures. Like if you think little woodland creatures that wear Santa hats and run around in the forest, you would be correct. Where's the top for this glue? Am I losing my mind? There it is. So this is the glue. You can get this anywhere. You can get it at the craft store, you can get it at Walmart, you can get it at probably even at the supermarket. I don't know. I need to get some. We need to get a glue sponsor. Yeah, we got a glue budget. I spend a lot of money on glue. I have a glue budget. And sometimes it gets excessive. So anyway, yeah, so the Christmas box, I'm going to do a whole thing on it, but for those of you who are new and never been a part of the Christmas box, so the Christmas box is something that we do once a year at Christmas time. We usually launch it on November 1st for pre-order, and then so you pay, and then it'll ship out on a certain day, usually like the middle of November. And so these are just like boxes that I put together. They're like curated boxes, so everything's kind of meant to go together. And then there's generally like, I think last year there was 35 items in the box, like 35 different bead items, beads, charms, you know, whatever. And then it's all in a theme. And then on the 1st of December through usually the 12th or the 15th, depending on the day, because I always shut down on the 15th of December, then we do projects with the box. And then, so that's fun for the people who get the box, because then we all have the same beads, you know? So if you wanted to make said projects, you could. We basically run it like a bargain bead box, like we're doing now. Take everything out of the box, make a plan, write it down, figure out what we're going to do. Because I don't do that ahead of time. I just pick things that I think look nice together. Figure out our projects, and then we just make them like this. Like this is project 3 of Bargain Bead Box or whatever. And so if you want to do that, you can, or you can see what I make and be like, yeah, Randy, I would not do it that way. I would add this. I would do it this way. And then you can do that, you know? And so it just kind of makes it fun. All of the boxes have a coffee cup, so we make a, like, kind of, I guess at this point it's like a collector's coffee mug. It's like a regular coffee mug with our logo, and we dress our logo up, and we've done this every year. I think maybe we didn't do it the first year, but I think this is like our 8th one. Is it 7 or 8? I think it's 8. Is it 8? Anyway, so we have a collector's mug, and that usually says something on it, and then it has the that year's Christmas logo on it, which this year is very cute. So yeah, and then so everything comes in your box. You get your Christmas cup, and you get all your beads, and the shipping and everything is included, and that's what we do. I make a limited amount. This year I'm making the most I've ever made, which is 51. 1 is for me, so 50. I think last year we made 35. And they sell out, but I don't know. I don't want to be sitting with a bunch of extra Christmas boxes because I'm small, and that would not be good for me, you know. That would not be good. But we are making 50 this year. I guess I am doing that. If you don't know, before I moved back to North Dakota, I had 3 employees. I had full-time employees that were helping me. So now I'm by myself now that I'm here. But it's fine. Put these. Oh, I guess I don't have to put these away because we're going to use them for earrings. All right, so here we are with our now finished clamshell doings. Do you ever use hypo cement? It's good for things. It needs to be flexible. Yes, I use hypo cement for stretchy bracelets. My daughter always steals the mug. She loves them. I'm still sad that I broke my turquoise mug. Yeah, I was thinking maybe not right now. We'll see what happens with like the tariffs and stuff. But like, I was thinking, because there was a lot of people who said that they wanted certain specific mugs from years past, and I could get them printed. You know, I could just maybe do like a pre-order for certain mugs and then get them printed. But like I said, this year the mugs were $300 more than they were last year, which, I mean, not just because I ordered more, but also just because they were an additional $300. So, I mean, that kind of sucks, but I was like, it's a tradition! You still have 3 employees, me, myself, and I. Usually one of them shows up. I know, right? Okay. Oh, yeah, we're gonna try the toggle situation. Now, I'm not really a toggle person, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. Let's take a look, see here. I do want to give us some length, so I'm going to use, I think I'm going to use an 8 and a 6. Let's see if this 8 will fit on there. Yes, ma'am. There we go. Oop. Is this one thicker, or is that just me? It is a little thicker. I'm gonna switch it up. I don't need problems with your little thicker than a Snicker butt. Get out of here. Doo-doo. Anyway, so that's kind of the Christmas thing. Now, normally, the reason I closed down is because I would go to my grandma's every year and spend like 2 weeks at her house, 2 or 3 weeks at her house, just chilling at home. I don't know what that's going to look like this year, but I just decided I'm going to take the time because I've always done it. And, you know, I can go visit family. We can go visit Jeff's family, and we'll see. It'll be different, but it's going to be what it's going to be. And at the end of the day, I assume eventually we're going to need, you know, more time because we're going to have squish anyway. So might as well just keep doing it. Jefferson was telling me, was that yesterday or the other day? He was like, at Christmas time, Squish will be like 8 months old. Next Christmas. Thicker than a Snicker butt. Oh, everybody must try to work this into one conversation today. This is today's challenge. Thank you for your participation. So silly, lady. All right, let's see if we got enough. Let's give her a measure. Sorry, I'm like super zoomed in. Let me get my life together. Get my life together. The red string is so perfect. I do like it. I'm not gonna lie. We were gonna go black because we were just like, oh, are we gonna be monochromatic? But we decided no, we're gonna be just dramatic. I am still sad that I broke my turquoise mug. You still have 3 employees. The red string is perfect. Thicker than a Snicker. Have you ever thought of DTF for the mugs? Oh, what was that? DTF. Obviously, no. 18 on the dot with the extender. Now, they gave us 2 of these, yeah? Didn't they? Didn't they? I'm pretty sure they did. I'm gonna take a look-see. Yes, ma'am, they did. I got it in here for this, but you know, things and stuff. Sometimes it is what it is. You could, I'm gonna try it on, but you could connect this here with the jump ring onto this one and have an extender. And then you could use both if you wanted to. Let's try it on, see what the situation is. Of course I have my hair down today. But whatevs. It's whatevs. It's like a sticker you can order, but it's dishwasher safe. Oh. No, I have not thought of that. I've not thought of that. Okay, I'm not mad at it. It's a good length for me. I like to wear mine shorter because I have a little bit of, you know, a little bit of real estate here. Arguably, I said 18, but I'm betting this is probably like 18 and a half, 19, because it's kind of sitting where I want it to. So there you go. I'm not mad at it at all. I quite enjoy it. I'm going to skip the extender and keep it in this one for this guy. Boop. Another option, if you wanted just a little bit more, you could add a little another jump ring on here if you wanted to. I wouldn't be getting too crazy with it. But yeah, to get a picture for us. Got all my crap in the way. So there we go. It is officially 9:57. Let's see if we can't wonk up one of these earrings real quick. Very dramatic. Yeah, I think it's a good length. I'm gonna see if I can't wonk up one of these earrings real quick, like. I just have this extra string. One has a needle, one doesn't, but we'll see how we go. And put my charm on there. Tie a knot. I'm going to leave a little bit of space. So it can move around. And I'm going to try not to push and pull too much, because if you push and pull on this situation, it'll push it all the way down to the charm. So I'm kind of just leaving it like that. I'm going to try to get these both, even though one of them, only one of them has a needle, up into this bead. Right on the top there. Lovely. Tie another knot. Squish that bad boy down. There we go. Now I'm going to create another knot right above it. So it'll just be just an overhand knot. And going to leave space right here. There we go. And an earring wire. I never think to use my string for earrings. Oh, totes. I mean, you could use, if you wanted to not use knots, like you could use a clamshell if you want it to make look, you know, make a little look a little more, whatever. It's up to you. You could put a clamshell on the top so it looks finished on the top. But remember I said I'm going to leave these and then I'm going to dangle some little beads off because I just thought that would be fun. Okay. I don't know what kind of situation I want to use here. I'm going to use 6 oval. I'm going to go in between the string right here and get in there. Just got to pull them apart. I want to make sure I'm in between the 2 strands and not like linking it out, you know? And I just pulling them apart so that I can get in there with my jumper. I might have to leave this in there. Or not. Yeah, I'm just making sure I'm not like, sorry, you guys probably can't see. Just that I'm not like in between the actual threads. I'm just like in between the 2 pieces of string, if that makes sense. And I'll put him here. And then I'm going to go with, I think, a small round. Let me get a small round. Ooh, I have a twisted round. A little larger than I intended, but it's cute. You can never see where these come apart. There we go. We'll go right here. And then this is our front. I'll put these on some larger latchbacks here. There we go. Okay. And now you could, if you didn't want this, a couple of things. You could use a clamshell here to cover this up before you get done with it. Or you could put glue and then just cut it. That would probably be fine. I'm going to get out something, some little compass. Get into this little crystal drawer here, see what we got. Oh. And just put those on the end. I've got some little tiny guys, but that might be hard for me right now. We've got black. Oh, this is fun. I'm sure there's probably some red in here. There is, but I think I'm just gonna go with this. This is kind of big. Let me see. Ooh. Maybe just one. I think those are too big. Too big, too big, too big. It would have been cute though. This one is too big. This one is too little. This one is just right. That one has a B on it. These ones do not have a B. Okay, once I get on there, what I want, I'm just going to make a knot. And I'm going to leave it kind of long so it hangs down the way I want. Like here. I'm trying to do this other side with no needle, but I don't know how that's gonna go. Yeah, and I have to put a needle on it. But anyways, once I get on there, then I'm gonna put as many as I want on. I'll probably make them like maybe the other side won't have as many. You can hit it with some glue, and then they'll be like this. And hang down. So what I'll do afterward to get it to hang down like I want is I'll spritz it with water. I'll spritz it with water because otherwise it'll be hanging out crazy like this. So I'll spritz the whole thing with water and I'll get it where I want it, and then I'll just let it hang, and then it won't be like that. So I'll probably make the other one just one bead and it'll hang down about right here, but I got to put a needle on this. And that's what they'll look like. The matching earrings. I just wanted to show you guys the full product so we don't have to do another day of this. You know? Well, there we go. I think it's quite good to myself. I'm going to end it there. We're already 7 minutes over. I'll probably just finish up both, and then I'll take some photos and I'll put them up in the group so you guys can see. And then maybe we'll take a look at them tomorrow before we start the next one. But yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. So far, I've liked all of the projects that we've made with Bargain Bead Box with this Midnight Menagerie. Excuse me. I've liked all of the projects we've made. They've been more kind of simple projects, but I like them all. And I think that they're wearable. Like all the projects that we've made, I think that I would wear. So I think it's quite good. Have a good day, Chris. My internet is acting up. Dangles on it. There are photos out there of bats hanging, but they've turned the picture upside down, and it looks like they're dancing. Oh, striking poses? I'm going to make some snowflakes today. Lovely. Who else makes the snowflakes? There's somebody else. Karen Waters. She makes a lot of snowflakes. And the icicles. Because I think every year she sent me some icicles for my Christmas tree. Based on the theme, on the theme. The box really feels limited in colors, but there are so many great things that come of that. Oh, yeah. Well, then you can just add your own colors, Jan. Whatever you want to add in, it'll match perfect. Yes, it is the weekend. Today is Friday, so I will obviously not be here over the weekend. I will be back on Monday, hopefully with a lovely, spectacular, excuse me, lovely, spectacular bead drop. I'm going to attempt to do a photo shoot today. Hopefully I can get it done because of the stuff, some of the stuff that we got at TF. And so I'm going to see how many I can get done, and that's what we'll be posting on Monday, is some of the TF stuff. Some of it you guys haven't, I think most of it you guys haven't seen because it's not got photos yet. Yes, I hope you all have a lovely, spectacular, amazing weekend. I have nothing more to report, so I'm going to jump off here, and we will see you on Monday for the drop, I guess. All right, guys, have a good day. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you later.